you are. Tell them what stream you're in and who to come to see tonight for the show. Thank you, Emoji J. You guys make sure you hit him with the fave. Follow his live streams, his social media, and if you have anything as far as tech needs, he is the go-to person on the platform. He can be your admin because he is very busy. He can record your shows. He is very busy. He can also help you find guests. He's very busy. But definitely link up with him on Instagram because he is an amazing resource to the platforms, to a lot of us streamers. And he does record for YouTube for us. So if you're not familiar with his YouTube, please click Emoji J's bio at his YouTube. You can see a lot of the featured shows here on Plenty of Fish. Meet Me, Zeus, Scout, OK Cupid, Tumblr, Kick. Good Lord, we're a whole lot of apps, aren't we, on this Meet group and iMatch group collective. All right, so here we are tonight. We are at our 118th show. It is season 10, episode 4. It is January 13th, 2024. We have been featured for 121 weeks. Yes, in September of 2021. What a journey it's been. Every show we do 3 things along with interview amazing streamers. We talk about a healthy living tip. This week, I would like you to find peace in the chaos. I would like you to find peace in whatever you're going through. I want you to search for the peace that's happening within the moment. So that can be challenging, right? You could say, triple look, I'm going through a divorce right now. Triple look, I just got cheated on. Triple look, I just lost my job. Triple look, everybody on the app is freaking out because of these separations of apps. How could I find peace? Well, in the most turbulent times, there is still peace. And each moment there is peace. So slow down, take a deep breath, put your hand over your heart, check in with your body, make sure you've eaten, make sure you have hydrated with water, exercised if you can, loved yourself, loved your family, your friends, your furry friends, okay? And search for the peace in the chaos. That is your healthy living tip of this week. I'm so glad you're here joining us for the Living and Loving Show. I'm your host, Triple L. I'm a top badge Plenty of Fish streamer, and I am a Meet Me featured show host, soon to be on the new network as well. Our loving affirmation of this week is, feel free to screenshot it. Feel free to look at this later. I think this is a beautiful card. I'm going to turn up my light. Hopefully you can see it. It says, I love life and life loves me. And look at this beautiful, this is actually a tree stump, right? And it's in the shape of what? A heart. Okay, we got the green vegetation, right? Get out in nature. I love life and life loves me. When you feel envy or lack, say to yourself, I love life and life loves me. Be in love with your life. Let life bless you in each moment. It says today, but in each moment, let life love you. I find that this helps me a lot when my days get very tough, very busy, very demanding, which is pretty much every day. I go to this catchphrase, and the kids hear me say it out loud. I say, I love my life, and my life loves me. And I think it's something we can all embrace. There's never enough love. There's always enough room for more. So love your life and let life love you. That is your loving affirmation. All right, we did 2 out of the 3 things we do every week. Get ready for these amazing guests, okay? But the thing we do before we do our guest interviews is, well, we get the sillies out, okay? If you know, I used to be a teacher for many, many years. I still am in a certain capacity. So we often in education get the wiggles out, right? So with me, be silly for a few minutes. While you're in here in the show, grab a beverage, grab a snack, get comfortable, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show and get silly just a little bit. Laughter is so healing. It is one of the best ways to change your vibration, right? Just to let loose and laugh a bit. So, here's a few jokes. Put on your silly energy. I have a very cool no drama llama. Okay. So this is my silly accomplice tonight. So just get the sillies out. Okay. Here we go. Here's the jokes. What does a parrot say on the 4th of July? What does a parrot say on the 4th of July? Polly wants a firecracker. Okay, you know, Polly wants a cracker. Polly wants a firecracker. You thought that was funny, huh? It's funny. It's funny. All right, welcome in. Saturday night, y'all. Thanks for the gifts. Thank you for being here. 229 viewers so far. Thank you so much. Okay, what did one firecracker say to the other firecracker? What did one firecracker say to the other firecracker? My pop is bigger than your pop. My daddy can get your daddy. Okay, what did one firecracker say to the other firecracker? My pop is bigger than your pop. Okay, come on. Come on, get in here. Look at that goatee. I mean, no drama llama. Let's go. We all need this in our life, right? Thank you for the laughs. Let's start spamming those emojis for my first guest tonight. She is the purple heart and the cute glasses emoji. So please find that purple heart and the cute glasses emoji and spam it up for my first guest tonight. Her name is Velma. After her, we'll be talking to none other than Top Badge, the only catch with a K. All right, so stay tuned. Welcome in. Chat in the chat. Be respectful. Be kind. And enjoy the show. All right, what is a geologist's favorite lullaby? What is a geologist's favorite lullaby? You guys would get this one if you think about it. If you ever had kids, if you were ever a kid, if you're not an AI bot, Rockabye Baby. Rockabye Baby. What is a geologist's favorite lullaby? Rockabye Baby. You know, geologist rocks. Hey, hey. Any crystal lovers in the house? Yes? No? Yes? No? This is just to ward off the mean people in the chat. You guys don't be in here. Just go. Swipe left or right. Find another stream. All right. I'm teasing. You're welcome in here, but be nice. All right. No drama llama. Are we ready? We're ready. Are we ready? We're ready. All right. Velma, when you're ready, request the guest box. I want you to welcome in this amazing, beautiful, successful streamer, mother, and she's fun. Okay, she's fun. You know how I know she's fun? Because she be doing this. She be doing the wigs and the colors and the cosplay and all the fun things. So I can't wait to get to know her better. Shout out real quick to Top Badge Key in the building. He just got his badge yesterday on the rundown. Welcome in, Top Badge Key. Yeah, throw that badge. Get in there. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, everybody. 287 viewers on a Saturday night. Not too shabby. Where is Krabby? You guys go blast him. Tell him to get in here with No Drama Llama and Triple L and all the great folks. We have my top gifter so far, the only catch, Donna. And I think that's my Wild West. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for making sure we keep the badge another week. I am so grateful. All right, without further ado, let's welcome in Velma. She is that purple heart and the cute glasses emoji. So spam those purple hearts and those cute glasses emojis for Velma. Let's talk to her about life and love. Hello.
Oh my gosh. I love all the jokes. I'm writing them down.
Silly, right? I just, you know, it makes life a little easier. You look gorgeous, as always. Thank you so much for being here. And I know you have a strict schedule. I have 3 bosses of my own, so I know. So you, of course, that always comes first, your little one. So if you need to do something during the segment, that feel free to like do what you gotta do. Okay. Thank you for being here. Okay, so let's just chat. I've seen you around. You've been on a lot of featured shows lately, and hopefully soon to be featured shows. But let's just pretend I know nothing and just share with us a bit about your journey in live streaming. How did you get started, and what do you love about streaming?
Okay, so I feel like a baby, but I'll probably be that way for the rest of my life. Like, I want to learn so much, and there's always so much to learn. I actually downloaded the app on a dare and then was also dared to do live streaming. And we're starting the like streaming experience by like doing things like putting together a bunk bed and that sort of
Oh,
thing. I didn't really know like how many people stay in here, like what does that number mean, all the things. And then yeah, like you said, as of today, I'm going on these different featured shows. I'm meeting such amazing people. The transformation between like thinking I knew what I wanted to do to like today, knowing how great it feels to connect with others and network. I'm like, this is a whole new Velma, if you will.
I love it. And let's talk about your name really quick. Tell me how you chose your name, your stream name, and I love it. And I love perusing through some of your IG and some of your flyers and your cute photos here on the app. Beautiful photos. Tell me kind of how do you? I know you mentioned kind of how you do your streams right now, and a dare that got you to load the app. That's wild.
Yeah. So I'm a master's student. I'm studying counseling. I'm about halfway through. And so originally my name was Just Ask because I feel like we need to ask questions and to have a conversation. And not like 1 month into it, I had like 100 requests to like be called Velma. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I like Velma. She likes to solve mysteries. She wears glasses. She's got it all figured out. She doesn't even need the mystery crew. So I was like, I will become Velma. And as if like it was meant to be, like I've become more and more Velma. I'm like looking for my glasses everywhere. I'm like trying to solve more mysteries, so I am like definitely embracing that. I love the name because I mean of course it's a name I can go by, and also just it's not a super common name out there. So I really enjoy being my Velma streamer self.
I love it. Welcome in, everybody. 360 folks have joined us in just a few minutes. This is my first guest interview of the night. This is Velma. Just ask Velma on Instagram. So link up in her bio. You can favorite her and follow her Instagram. Also, I saw that your username for the app. Which app are you streaming on, by the way? Just since
I'm
that's
on I'm on Meet Me. Yeah.
you're on Meet Me. Okay, so shout out to the Meet group, Meet Me streamers, plenty of fish streamers. We love you all. And it's been wild times. But Catch is also a Meet Me top badge. So, but your username is really cute. Do you mind sharing it? It's like brains.
Brains, laughs, legs, or something
Yeah, I
like
think
that.
it's like
Oh
brains,
my
legs, and
gosh.
laughs or
Oh,
something super
I
cute.
thought this is just like my AOL instant messenger name. Like I didn't
I love
know that
it.
everyone was gonna see it. I didn't know that I couldn't change it. I was like, what am I about? What are three things that I like about myself? Okay, strongest features, probably I love to laugh at everything. I'm happy to learn things. And I was born with legs that look like they're Olympic legs. So um
Yes. I loved it. I mean, and you know what the neat thing is when people click our profiles, like even something like that, even if you're not live, it gives a bit about you. It's a little snapshot into who you are as a streamer, and I love it. So we had to talk about it. Okay, so master's student, getting your degree in counseling, embracing your inner Velma, loving streaming. What are some of the things that keep you inspired and keep you coming back to live streaming day after day, or when you do stream?
I think that much like a lot of people, we find that as we become more open to being vulnerable as our true selves here, like this is an opportunity to really dive in deep to your journey, to discovering like who you are as a future counselor. I have to know like what are my skeletons in the closet, that sort of thing. So I've really used streaming as an opportunity to be able to have conversations about uncomfortable things, to kind of explore what are my beliefs on subjects that maybe don't get brought up without like hesitation. And so that's what I've been focusing on is a lot of conversations about relationships. And on the flip side, I really love music recommendations. We've got so much talent here. It blows my mind when I think about it. Of the 14 people that are in the room now, we've got so much knowledge and energy, and I just am like greedy and I want to learn from everyone.
I agree. And that isn't that the best? Like some nights, you just pop in. Maybe you have, I'm sure you do. You have like a topic you're going to kind of touch on. And then all of a sudden, just the energy gets contagious. People come in. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. This is Velma. Y'all tap the favorite and follow her social media. But, the vibes, the energy that can be posed through each other each night or each day that we stream, and it can be so great. It can also be not so great, but we like to stick to the good stuff. But yes, that is inspiring, and it does make us want to go back and go live again, right, when we have a great time with people. I love that you love music and that you have such creative people around you. Emoji J said you put up with him too, which is nice. he's
I mean,
he's
just like people put up with me, right? Like I expect the same. It's funny because your opening quote was I love life and life loves me. And I too have like a card right here and it says, I am a beautiful soul that radiates a vibrant and beautiful form. And I was like, man, this is like so similar but just different
yes.
words than what you were sharing. So that's kind of the beauty that I see in this app, is that we share such deep um core things about ourselves, and we're
Yeah.
like, yeah, go do that in a world that kind of puts us in a spot of dimming our sunshine. We can come here and find our people and explore and be more of our true selves.
Agreed. And I love it. I say you and I'm surprised we haven't like crossed paths more, because the sunshine thing, and that's I often say that. Keep the people who make you feel warm and protected and loved and energized, like make you feel like sunshine. Keep them around you. And we can do that for each other, and many of us do in here. Y'all, are you favoriting Velma? You better be. She's our first guest of the night. I know I heard little person in the background, so I don't want to keep you too long. But before I let you go, um, can you tell me a little bit, and whatever you want to share, of course. I don't want to be too prying, although I'm good at, I like to ask those questions. But tell me about love before being a streamer and now, and what are you open to when it comes to love?
My streaming journey is parallel with like a great shift in my own personal life. I've been in a long-term relationship for over 20 years. And in this last year, um, we have been exploring and learning about having an open polyamorous relationship. It's not something I tend to talk about a lot. I will talk with the right people
Yes.
because that's like a type of relationship that we're not really so familiar with. But I enjoy being able to talk about that kind of thing because it gives places for people to know that there's options beyond what maybe we know.
Yes.
And it's really the app itself, the conversations, the relationships that have come out of it have helped me to find out like, and explore different sides of myself, things that I really desire, things that I can put boundaries to. Like, I
Absolutely.
don't need that in my life.
Yes.
So, yes.
I love that. And you're right. To me, and I'm sure you probably resonate with this too. But love is love, right? And love comes in all shapes and sizes, colors and types. And um, to me, there's no limit to love, right? So while we've been set up in this society of, this is what is right or wrong or whatever, there are a lot of options in love. And so kudos to you for 20 years is a long time
I know it
to
puts me
be.
in a very weird position because there's not a lot of people that can experience or understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Someone the other day was like, "How many people have you been with?" And I was like, "One." And they were like, "What?" But I'm fine. I'm here for it. Let's have a conversation. I'm still part of the conversation, then that's all that matters. So
Absolutely. And that's a beautiful thing. That's something to be proud of, I would say, to own that being monogamous for that long. Um, what a gift you've given to yourself and your person. And that is so rare, I believe. Maybe not even, I don't know. You might be the only one I know right now, like that,
it feels like
of a
that.
certain
It
like
feels like that.
age
And
range.
yet, like, even if we came from such different worlds, there's so much overlap. It's so wonderful to be able to have that conversation. We all want to have a value within each other. And so we can talk about those sort of things. We can talk about navigating how to find your people. And like that's something that we all hear on the app. We came here because probably somewhere along the way we were feeling a little bored. And now we can find the people that we can have fun with.
I love it. I love it. And yes, yes to life, yes to love, and to at least opening up our mind to it, right? Whether we take action towards a new relationship or not, that's one thing. But to just be open minded, such wonderful things can come from that, right? In our world, but in love. So exciting. I won't ask too many more questions about it, but keep me in the loop if anything exciting comes your way. Because I do have well, we'll talk again because I have some things in that life that I can share over the years and stuff, not
Please
my
do.
personal experience, but close friends that I know that made it work and still have made it work. And that's it takes a different type of relationship, like very open and trusting, right, to be able to do that. So yay. So when are you going to be live next? And any events you have coming up so people can come by and support and
Absolutely. I was invited to be part of Alexa's Tic Tac trivia tonight. I'm so excited. I love going on to game shows. And personally, I am working on my own game show called Name That Game. It's on midnight 30 at,
midnight 30. Okay.
on Monday, because
Nice.
I'm over here on the West Coast and that's 9:30 my time.
Got it.
So I realize it's super late for some of our friends over there, and that's okay. But I do it's a trivia game where I come up with all the audio clues. It's a different theme each week, and we have three guests that come and try to see who's going to win for that week. I'm on these different shows, and I'm also on Kitty Commander's Fives Battle next Saturday on the 20th. So
Amazing. I love Kitty Commander. She's phenomenal. Lux, phenomenal. You're phenomenal, Velma. And you're working on a show. I love it. Please keep me posted. Feel free to tag me in things. I will repost for you and link up on mine. Not that it means a lot, but sometimes it helps. Get a couple extra follows and people in your streams. And 12:30 Mondays is your name that game, right? Tonight at 8, you're going to be on Lux's Trivia.
yeah,
Fun. So just a few minutes. You guys make sure you go over and support Velma and Lux in the trivia night. Um, and you have your fives battle with Kitty Commander
yes.
just just around the corner. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for being a guest on the show tonight.
Thank you so much. I'm so
And
excited that I got to have this conversation with you. And it's just the beginning. I really appreciate you. You do a lot of work. Thank you for being an educator in the past and moving into the future.
oh, thank you. And get in there and get that degree. I'm inspired. You're inspiring me. You know, as a fellow mother, it's hard to go back and get your next degrees because we're pulled in so many directions. So I'm so proud of you, mother to mother, woman to woman. Get in there and
Thank
get that
you.
master's. I love
Thank
it.
you. I'll
Bye
see
for
you
now,
later.
you guys. Velma, make sure you hit her with the fave, follow her, link up with her tonight in Lux's show, which is just around the corner right after mine. Hi, everybody. Yes, education matters. Look at Snicker. Where you been? Welcome back. Hi, Living and Loving, Saturday night. I'm Triple L. I'm your host. Thank you to all the viewers. We have, let's see, it's 578, not too shabby. Where's Krabby? I'm gonna keep saying that. One day he's gonna be in the chat. All right, that's my POF top badge brother. Love me some Krabby in the UK. It's usually late for him though. So, all right. So coming up next, if you're just joining us, we have the amazing, the one, the only Catch with a K. He is a top badge. And you know, he has a unique story, which I'm going to let him share with you. Um, you know, he's been a badge more than once or twice. All right. And it's maybe going to be like 3 times really soon with the app stuff going on, right? But without further ado, let's welcome in the amazing, the only Catch. Y'all spam the 8 balls. That is his emoji. The 8 ball from the pool table. Who doesn't like to shoot pool? I know I do.
What's happening?
Hi, happy Saturday night.
Indeed, indeed. How you doing?
Good. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me. However, I'm not going to be nearly as eloquent and philosophical as your previous guest, but
She's
you
pretty
know,
awesome, but you know what? You are too.
I, uh, I totally forgot I was doing this for a brief moment, and I may or may not have had an edible, so it's going to be an interesting ride.
Well,
You
there
know, we'll
you
see where we end up.
go. I mean, it's Saturday night. Look, we're living, we're loving, and we're laughing. Let's go. I love the sweatshirt. Looking good, looking good. Big meet me.
Represent. Got to represent, right? All right.
So y'all, this is the only Catch. Let's just chat. So you've been a streamer for how many years now?
June of 2017. So, however that maths out, almost 7 years.
Good Lord, yeah, yeah. So June of 17. Good Lord, that is one of the longer streamers on the platform. And were you
Um,
always with Meet Me?
Day one.
Day one. I love it.
Yeah.
Um, so what do you love about streaming?
I mean, it's changed over the years because the platforms have changed and all of that. Like when I first started streaming, the only thing on here was hearts, comments, and favorites. You couldn't put anybody in the box. There were no gifts, none of that. So it was a whole different dynamic, and it was a lot more intimate then. You know what I mean? So you could get into some deeper conversations without distraction. Um, and so like that's what I enjoyed then. And then, you know, as it grew and I started getting a little more creative and finding new ways to have fun with it. You know, it's just to me, it's just, having fun and trying to come up with new things, which over 7 years of doing it isn't easy now.
I know. Well, you do though. You have always like I remember there's because we've known. I mean, I've been on here almost 4, so not near as long as you, but definitely I've seen you
Yeah.
over the years.
Yeah.
And you've always brought like new and fresh things that actually people duplicate. Like and the good streamers are the great ones. To me it's a compliment when people take some of the
Hey,
things what we do because it
Some
means
people,
that we're doing something right?
Yeah,
But
100%.
you're really
I
good
mean,
about
I've
that.
told people who ask me for advice, I'm like, go around the stream, see things that you like, branch off of it, make it your own. Like, you know what I mean? It's one thing to just straight up copy something that's boring, but like reinvent it, whatever it is.
Oh, it's true. You've inspired a lot of people. You know,
I
I was
don't
looking
believe that
back.
one bit.
I was see trolling you. No, so I was looking back some of your like Insta, kind of I try to do that like with each guest, kind of look back and see some of their successes and just touch base with who they are as a live streamer. Obviously, we're going to touch on love in a moment. And I know you have a little love in your life, which is neat. That's evolved over these years, right? So I want
Yeah.
to touch on that too, because being a parent and a streamer is not easy. And a lot of people can't or don't do it. Like they can't do both, right? So
I
it's a
mean,
fine balance.
yeah, I didn't for a long time, but
Yeah. So before we go there, I loved you have like a man cave, at least at one point. It was like it had like cool lights and I think there was even a pool table and like a whole setup. You had a nice game board. You definitely put in extra effort. How did you start to build that and create that? How did you stay inspired?
um, so all of that started with a sandcastle contest.
Oh,
And
wow.
basically, I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to build a big wooden cutout of a sandcastle to write names on. Like, you know what I mean? And then it just kind of evolved from that. I flipped that around, painted it, and turned it into a winter castle. And then I built like a whole bunch of different other gifts, the old school fire gift, um, the jet, the original jet, a bunch of different things. And then that evolved into, a different background. I just kept trying to come up with new things. But
I love it. So literal woodworking, like you
oh
made
yeah, no, all of
like
that,
real
like
wood.
all of that stuff, like the wheel that's in my normal stream setup, like that's all made out of wood, handmade.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And yes, you all, if you're lucky, if you're extra lucky, you can tune in and you might catch them chopping some wood. You're welcome, ladies
I
and gents, if
think I'm
that's, you know
almost
what I mean.
I'm
it's
almost done with that for the year,
it's too
hopefully.
cold, right? Now I think we're out of that
I think
season.
I
But
got
anyway, still
everything.
fun. Maybe next season we can tune in for that. Um,
Next season.
Before we go into love, which is my favorite, and of course share what you want to share only. What so you had a unique journey in your badge, right? Would you mind
Yeah.
telling us a little bit about it? Just because, that's what I think people forget is we're all on this journey and it's not all the same, and
Yeah.
yours is unique.
It's like a know when to hold them, know when to fold them type situation. So I got my badge originally in October of 2018. I kept it until the summer or like spring of 21, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a little shot somewhere at 21. I got it. I emailed them. I was like, hey, listen, going through a lot of stuff right now, and I I'm not in the right mindset to be like, on me as a top badge right now. Essentially, kind of. I was like, take my badge away, like, you know. Um, then I took some time away and came back, and then I got it back in December of 21. So the same day I got the email that I was getting my badge back, I gained primary custody of my son. So I immediately went back. Like I had no time to stream then. I was like, I got my badge back. Oh, well, cool, but what are you gonna do
How are you
with it
gonna?
now?
Yeah, you can't.
So
We can't stream with them right on our arm,
I
right?
tried to keep up with it. Yeah, I tried to keep up with it for a little bit, and it wasn't feasible. You know what I mean? So I just kind of let it go away. And now that he's a little older, a little more independent, I can, bedtimes and this and that, and he's, I can carve out some time to be on here. Um, you know, when weekends when he's with his mom and things like that. So uh, I decided to try it again and see if the third time's the charm. You know what I mean? Like, why
I'm
not?
glad you did. And when did you just get it? I mean, it wasn't too long ago. It was a few months back, right? Maybe, I mean, it was 2023,
Um,
but wasn't that long ago.
Honestly, I feel kind of, this is gonna sound terrible, but I don't even remember exactly when I got it back.
It just came back.
I remember the first two times, but I think it was September, maybe early October, something like that.
Yes, just this past few months ago. But 7-year streamer, y'all. He earned his top badge originally in 2018 before many of us even knew what live streaming was. So here we are with the only catch with the 8 ball. Make sure you
Get out
spam
of
the
here with
eight
that. Get
balls.
out of here with that.
With the K, we love the K. But he is an awesome human. He is a father. He is a streamer. He's a hardworking man. He keeps it real. He does like to golf. He likes to have a little fun. I got to spend some time with him in a thrift store. We were perusing for Halloween things, I think, back in October.
Good
And,
time.
it's just, that's the fun part about streaming, right? We can literally stream anytime safely. And we can share moments with a lot of great people, including Catch right now, y'all. So if you don't already have him fave him. Link
It's
up
a
with his
trap. It's a trap.
Instagram.
I apologize ahead of time if you do. I just,
He paid me to say this. Joking, 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 joking,
yeah.
you guys.
Well,
Um,
yeah. I sent a dragon in the DMs. Oh wait, you're on PO. Yeah, that didn't make sense.
hey, I gotta meet me. I got a small meet me. Y'all, get in my inbox. I'm just saying that is one neat thing. I tell you what. That was something we never had on the popper. Okay. So would you talk to us a little bit before I let you go? But I don't want to hold you up too long. And again, thank you for being here tonight. I'm grateful.
Yeah, no, again, thanks
Let's
for having
talk
me on.
about love though, because where did my love go? Where did my heart go? We'll put this. I don't know where did it fell. And I
So
might be fangirling, ladies.
I don't think you vetted me well as a guest if you want me to talk about love.
I mean, love is wait. Okay, wait. So we're not lovers. Like we don't like.
No, no, I mean,
Uh
I wasn't
oh.
saying that, but
So okay, what? So how about this? Um, do you believe in love?
yeah, I think,
Okay.
of course.
He has kids and a baby mom. Treat that he lives with. Okay. Well, that's his business if he wants to share it. Be nice, y'all. Um,
Mm,
so do you want that person out of here?
yeah, hey, whatever. It's your show. It doesn't bother me none.
Well, I mean, I don't. Oh, yeah, we don't. Look at the picture. Good Lord. All right. Keep it respectful, y'all. It's a featured show. This is Living and Loving, and this is Catch. Okay. So, are you open to dating? Are you single, divorced, married? I don't know. Multiple
I
choice?
mean, I'm single. I've been single for almost about as long. Look, right before I had a top badge, I guess, or before I was a streamer. A little over 7 years, I think, something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think streamers are dateable, so I wouldn't do that to somebody. Uh,
I agree.
so,
I agree.
uh,
I mean, not like that you're not dateable. I just for myself,
I
I feel
mean,
like
no, just
I'm
a streamer in general. Like, if I wasn't a streamer, like, sure, that would, but like, don't date streamers. Just everybody in here, do yourself a favor. Just like there's a difference between somebody who goes live and a streamer. Somebody who goes live just once in a while, just whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
that's different. Whatever. But like somebody who's on here on a schedule or most days or whatever, like, yeah, just don't do that to yourself.
I think what I hear you saying is it's hard on the relationship. It's hard on the jealousy factor or
Well, I mean,
you know.
it's even if it was like, it's like anything though that's taken time away from a relationship. You know what I mean? But it's a little bit different in the aspect that that time being taken away from the relationship is a bunch of energy towards a bunch of other people. You know what I mean? Like,
That's a great point. Yes, you're right. It is time consuming. It is energy draining, right? Like literally we are
yeah.
outputting a lot of energy interacting with our viewers. What even if it's a simple stream, it's y'all know.
And then I'm gonna get off my stream, right? And I'm gonna be like, oh man, you know, Triple L came in today and she was talking about like something that happened. And then she's just gonna be like, dude, shut the hell up.
And she'll be like, why is she showing you her no drama llama? Like, what does she want? Is she trying to get in your no, I'm just playing. Look, you're right. You're right. It's not easy. And it's a good point. Like most people can't even understand what we do as a streamer, really, unless they are one.
No. No, I mean you're carrying around your own stuff and a bunch of other people's stuff, you know what I mean? Like uh it's I don't know, it's weird because it doesn't seem like that should be a thing. Like when you just think about what it is, like we're getting on here and we're talking to people, but we build relationships and you know, and you learn people and you learn things about people over time and you become friends and so on and so forth. So you're carrying all this stuff with you, especially you know every time they come, whatever.
Yes,
On top of everything that you have, you know.
that's such a valid point. And you know, Duff's in here. He really or she really wants to know if what if a couple streams together?
I think that's one of the rare times that it can work out. You know what I mean? There's Top Match Quinn and JT, a good example of it. You
True.
know, uh, but
We've
yeah, I
had
mean, it
some
can. I think that would be a way that you know that. But again, there's you got it's boundaries. You got to do establish boundaries too.
Are you with chat right now?
I am.
Hi, chat. He's like, sorry, I'm coughing. Hi,
Yeah, we're
chat.
golfing. Actually, speaking of golf, we're golfing right now. So
Look at that. Look, look, ladies. Hello. All right. Yeah. All right. So, in 2024, are you open to? Okay, we love a little castle. Thank you. Sorry, I'm not supposed to acknowledge the guests, but thank you. Um, are you looking forward to maybe? Because I heard everything you said, but are you still open to maybe having your
I'm
another?
always open to meeting somebody,
Okay.
like, and you know, what I mean, like, I feel like that would be, but I'm not pursuing anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things. Like, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen by chance. You know, at least currently.
And not putting pressure on it, which I think is a great way to
I
be,
mean,
especially since you have your little
yeah,
one.
I
You
got
know,
other, yeah,
you've got a
exactly.
lot of love in your life. So
I got other things to worry about. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's pink hair, by the way. Huh. I'm not even supposed to talk to the chat. Whatever. You know what? This is
Hey,
Kat.
I
Let me.
encourage breaking. Hey, no.
They said red
First off,
flag, red hair,
when I
red
was
flag.
when I
Whatever.
was on Quick Casper's show a long time ago, I wouldn't get out of the box until he acknowledged a gift, and so you know what I mean. So like,
I did see that you
it
were on Suited Up with Chris. What a great human Chris is. And
was
you know, you really,
it took him
you're,
a minute.
it's not, this is, again, it's no small feat. 7 years as a live streamer, even with breaks a little bit in between. I mean,
Yeah,
that's like triple
yeah, I mean, I
time in
took
the real world.
it was like a year and a half I took away after I gained custody and decided to come back.
Yeah.
No,
Well, we're glad you're back. And
okay.
when will you be live again? And anything upcoming that we can support you in? Any events?
Um, I'll be on at some point this evening, I would
Okay.
imagine.
Okay.
And no, not really.
Okay. All right. Just
Doing the damn
catch
thing.
him when you can, y'all. I like that. Look at that. Do you say that tagline? Catch me when you can.
Sometimes, usually it's when I'm leaving, I'll just be like, I'll catch y'all later.
Oh, I love it. Well, you're amazing. Thanks for being
Hey,
a good sport and being on Triple Show.
no, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
And enjoy your night. I'll see you live soon, I hope.
All right, yeah, definitely.
Bye for
Catch y'all
now.
later.
Oh, the only catch, the one and only, the only 7-year streamer, top badge for most of those years. This is the Living and Loving show. This is our 118th show. I'm going to invite in Emoji